morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Let me introduce myself. My name is Liz Arisbel Rojas. I'm certified crystal healer and certified energy master healer and energy master teacher. And channeling master teacher also. So has more than 70 certification in my record. So that is amazing. Between my holistic path and my professional path, and licenciada en Administración de Empresas Turísticas, graduated in Mexico City. So thank you for being here, and we will start very shortly. So I don't know what you know about the crystals, but the crystals is the product of two of the most prevalent elements in the earth. It's silicon and oxygen. So the reason why the crystals, this is some crystals, this is some crystals, this is one of my preferred one, and we will talking about what is the crystals. But first, let me go to few of the requirements for the school. I came from Mexico City, from Tepito in the 90s. From that time until right now, I'm living in Pilsen. So Pilsen is my neighbor home. Today is so significant day for me because this event is one of my dreams 28 years ago. And today will be true. My dream will be true. So I ask him to God in many of my prayers for this opportunity and doing this event in Pilsen. And feel deeply gratitude today and many blessings to this place, La Catrina, for allowing me to do this event in my hometown, Pilsen. I want to say thank you so much to Colectivo Mariposa, Hilda Burgos, and many blessings, Hilda, for being part of support my project and this certification. This certification is mean a lot for me. Mean and many nights and full days to study, but I have the honor and privilege to be certified by Hibiscus Moon in Advanced Crystal Master. It's really an honor to be certified for Hibiscus Moon. Hibiscus Moon is one of my heroes because she is the science behind the crystals, and believe me, it's not easy. Thank you to each and everyone to be here and be part of this healing the absence with crystals. This event is part of my certification. This is part of my final assignments in Advanced Crystal Master certification. I'm very humble and grateful for being on the few Mexican women who can certify in Advanced Crystal Master with Hibiscus Moon Academy. So we will go through very quickly. What is the crystal healing? Anyone has idea how you can healing with the crystal? Just lifting your hands and let me know what you know. Anyone? No? Yes, that is why I get certified. It's much more than what people can imagine. In all the aspects, the divine energy from the spiritual awakening to release the mental and emotional blockage can create chaotic life. It is a healing modality that works directly with your light, with colors, with the beauty and perfect geometry forms that minerals kingdom provide to assist in the balancing and aspects to being in the advancing healing arts. That is the capacity to influence the physical, mentally, spiritual, and emotional spiritual bodies. Before I continue, let me give you the disclaimer. Like everything, we need just to protect it. I Am Love, Prosperity, and Crystals. I Am Love, Prosperity, and Crystal is my corporation name, and we are no doctors. We cannot give you medical advisors. I want to be clearly. And we are healing crystals should be used completely to order therapies and not be available to replace any medical treatments, diagnostic, or examination. For medical advisor, please go with your doctor. Everybody's agreed? Yes. This event will be recording for training and promotion purpose. Please, anyone who don't want to be recording, sorry, but you cannot be in this event because this will be recording. So in this room, if you understand that we will recording and accepting in the public records, please, I will asking to everyone who understand and be agree the disclaimer, raising your hands so I can know sure that everybody is accepting. Raising your hands who was understand. En español, ¿quién se los digo? So I choose the healing essentials with crystal for many reasons. And this is one of my reasons. The crystals has energy fields for healing the emotional body quickly and effectively. Very quickly. You can heal in your emotional body very quickly with crystals. This is the crystals. On my personal process to healing the absence of my grandfather, I learned how lifting my soul and release to the universe my attachment to him. I cut all the emotional cords, those that was empower myself and create golden cords with my beloved ones. For keep myself in that position, the happiness, freedom, and lovely person that I am now. Healing the absence with crystal event is part of my final assignments in the Advanced Crystal Master Certification. I choose to teach healing the absence with crystal for many reasons. The crystal has energy fields, the healings, the emotional and body, and the body, and your body quickly and effectively. On my personal process, the healing, the absence, is bring me very quick lifting my soul. I'll be talking different crystals, but this is a book that I'm writing. Is the 12 Master Crystals. But first, before we go into all the scientificals and the information, first I will teach you in very easy steps how you can feel it and how you can healing your feelings with the beloved ones. So if you lost, this is a very simple steps and powerful tools that I will share with you today. If you lost a person in your life, you understand what I'm talking about it. So anyone over here lose a person in your life? Yes? So you know what I'm talking, right? In May 1st, 2000, my grandfather lived in this world. Right now, on the moment, my soul was so sadness. My life was completely destroyed in that time. And January 2003, my soulmate has a car accident. I never ever I can recover it. So I'm still missing too much them. But the healing crystals is one of the things that is helping me to lifting my life. Sorry for emotional, but I'm still missing them. So first point, we need to recognize that we are humans. And we are emotional bodies and mentally bodies that we cannot be available to control, but we have tools. The Mother Earth gives you the crystals to support those emotional things. So it's very hard to accept it and impossible to forget that you have those persons. And anybody who can tell you, oh, it's easy, oh, he is better in that words, you know it's not true. Because no matter how stronger you demonstrate to the world, when you go to the night and you remember those beloved ones, you fall in the crack. Like I fall every single time when I remember them. So it's very hard for me, continuous, and it's many years ago. On this point, can tell you, very honest, they are the ones that whisper to my earth. Every single time when I need to know something, they are my angels who help me. I never have a question. In all the times when I have a question, I ask to them for guidance, for show me what is the best path or what is the best road to know. Now we will start to activate the energy. So we live in the emotional and we will start to healing with crystals. So activate your energy is very simple. It's very simple. This morning, you can do it in the mornings and in the nights. And every single person, every human being has energy because we are energy beings. So any person, even you are not certified, you can activate your energy. That is amazing. So I will show you a very simple way how to activate your energy. Just squeeze your hands. Squeeze your hands, squeeze. So you rub your hands for a short time until you feel hot. In some point you will feeling hot. And the best way to know that your energy is activated is when you start to move in your hands and you feeling like something that you cannot explain how, but that means energy. And that means is the energy way to do it. So lift your hand if you feeling the energy. Everybody feeling the energy? Anyone don't be available to feeling the energy yet? Everybody? So that energy is what I'm talking about, that you can connecting with your beloved ones. So the second one, this is the first step. The second step, I will give to you and one of the crystals. This I bring this little points to give it one to you, and the size obviously is matter because for this exercise I do it every night and very frequently with this one. But in this time I want to you keeping a small one to be available to keep it in your pocket or to be available to keep it with you. So I asking to one of my friends that please give it to the people and crystals. You can pick it out one, you can pick it out two. I don't know how many beloved people you have in your home or you have in your life, but just pick it out few. Yes.
The crystal that you had, the one you've had for a long time, was it clear and now it's worked its way through many different channeling that you have done, that it's that color now?
No, not really. It was,
It's always been that color?
was this color before.
Yeah.
And in the exercise, I will talking about different kinds of crystals that you can get it and you can working with.
Okay. Thank you.
So everyone has a little crystals. This is for you, from my heart to you. So if you need one or two, just feel free to pick it out. And I will do it with the big one, just to see. So after we create energy, first step is we create the energy, correct? You can do anytime, any place. You don't need it in the meditation room. You don't need it to be in the holy place. Because to be honest, your beloved ones is with you any place, any time, and they can surrender your earth. They can talking with you. Maybe we don't know be available to understand them, but we can ask into them, show me. And always I'm hearing with my friends that always I asking for really, really clear signs because I was, you know, many people say, oh, I see the signs in the corner and it's the menses. For me, I'm a very distracted person, so I cannot be available to do that. I need really somebody tell me, don't go to over there. And those things I be available to heal it, to get it with my crystals. So first step is activate your energy. So we are energy beings. You don't need to no one activate for you. You can activate your own energy. Number two, you have the little crystal with you. The little crystal, you will find the point. All the crystals has 1 point or 2 points maybe. And you will put in your hands. If it still be so emotional for you, you will keep it in your third eye. But if just, you know, you are in the street, you was walking and you want talking with your beloved one, you can put in your heart. And all the words. Mentally, you start to say all the words, the words that you want to tell to that person. Like, for example, always when I remember my grandfather, I will say, you are powerful, you are genius, you are beautiful, you are amazing soul, you are very strong man, you are very good businessman. So what is the words that you remember that beloved one? You start to mention, because that words in positive way is the words that attracting the energy to your crystal. But if you start to crying, if you start to feeling so guilty, if you start to feeling so sorry for those person, we are in completely two different energies. They are right now in the other dimension. In that dimension is no sadness. In that dimension is no bitter time. Is no I forgot to say about the cell phones. So you need to tell to your crystal, because the crystal will be the connection from you to your beloved ones. So what is the attributes that has that person meaning for you? For example, my soulmate has the attributes that he is very hard worker. He is very honest person. The most honest person that I know in my whole life. And that person, always I say, oh, when I was, fill my soul with your honest, fill your soul with your strength, fill your soul with everything that you was attributes, because those attributes that that person having is coming from God. I don't know what is your God. I just talking about general God. I'm not a religion person. I'm a spiritual person, but whatever is your tradition, you're feeling comfortable to connecting your tradition, your beliefs with your beloved ones. So those persons are in different paths right now, in different stage, okay? But they can give you and continuously give you the support to you. So the crystals will be just the tools to be available to we can connecting with them. And everything, is very, very, very hard to just remember the good things that we having with them. We always remember the last moments, when they left, how we feeling, how we are, why we don't remember the very best things from them. Because we energy is in the lower vibration. So we're thinking, oh, he left, in my case, my soulmate, he left from the car accident. And that car accident always in my memories is, if the driver who is using drugs don't have that accident, he will still with me. But everything is perfect. So now how I can healing is to learning how calling and remember everything, the good things that he is making for me. So mentally you can start to say all the beautiful words and keep it in your heart, and just wait for the any signs. Trust me, if you really be connecting, you will get the signs. The signs can be feeling vibration, the signs can be feeling noisy, the signs can be feeling irritated. That's no matter. It's something that you will feel it. The signs can be very down or very hyper. Like for example, when I remember my grandfather, always I'm be hyper because he is very hyper person. He is like 1, 2, 3 making business. And when I just ask him for his guidance, always the great ideas is coming to my mind. But when I'm feeling I remember my soulmate, I just all the ideas is coming like peaceful, because I remember he always say, come down, come down. So everything is coming peaceful. Do you have any specific words that your beloved one mentioned to you? Like for example, my grandfather always told me Luciérnaga. Okay, so what I did is always I have the picture of the Luciérnaga. And just when I was in my meditation with my crystal, I put right in the front of me the picture of him with me. This is my lover, my preferred picture, because this picture is exactly before I come to the United States. So it's in December, but always I'm having this picture in my phone and the Luciérnaga. So when I want to connecting with him, I just simple see the Luciérnaga, put my crystal. Sometimes I cannot keep it in my heart, to be honest. I keep it just in my hand, or I can put, I would say, a secret right here in my brain. I just keep it right there, and I say, you will be with me all day, because today we will making an amazing things. So the crystals is just a tools. How you can healing the memories is remember all the good memories of them. Because if you was stuck in the last moment when they live in this world, you will lower your energy and you stuck in their energy, because they cannot be available to communicate with you. They cannot be available to let you know. And to be honest, tell me, do you think if that person can be right here, right now, will be happy that you was sadness? Yes? No? How do you think that person want to see you? I know my grandfather, he want them successful. I know he want them doing all my dreams. And I know my soulmate, he helped me. He always told me, you must go to the school, you must go to speak English. You need to go to learn in English, because one day I will not be here with you, and I wanted you to be available to communicate. Thank God, because in the first years when I come in, he forced me to go to the school. So that was 2003, and was not easy, okay? I don't know what's happening in your life. I don't know what is really meaning for you, but what I can tell you is the crystals doing the amazing work to be available to healing yourself and lifting your soul. And it's the perfect communication between you and your beloved ones. Good. Pásale. So just let me give you my secrets. One of my secrets is to doing the affirmation. Like I say, I don't want to hurt any feelings and any beliefs, but this is mine, okay? You can make it yours if you wish. But when I put my crystal in my hands, this is long crystals. I will give you different kinds of crystals. I always thinking I am light, because I am the energy of God. I am love, because I am gift of God. I am power, because I am the movement of God. I am peace, because I am substance of God. I am beauty, because I am expression of God. I am joy, because I am experience of God. I am healthy, because I am wholeness of God. I am prosperity, because I am the substance of God. I am life, because I want the knowledge of God. Anytime that you need to connecting with your beloved ones, you can do, because today you have the perfect tool in your hands, the little crystals, and never underestimate the size of your crystals. Believe me, my first Herkimer was little tiny, and Herkimer is one of, even is not the 12 master crystals. Is my book that I was doing this workshop. But my little Herkimer was so small, and always I carry with me in my purse. And these little Herkimers, all when I tell to him, I whisper to him, I say, I wanted to bring huge Herkimers because my community needed. In those times, I see the Herkimers only in the magazines. And those Herkimers are like $7,000 in the size. And I say, one day I will have one. Thank God, today I'll be available to distribute Herkimers all over the size. And the price is like crazy, you know, I have a really good prices. So never underestimate your little size crystal, because you never know what is bringing to connecting. to you. It's not necessary to have a huge crystal, but if you're looking for huge crystal, I'm here. You can order with me. Also, we have it. This is impossible to carry with me. This is impossible to carry all the time, right? But somebody want to change me. But this is, and why I bring this to this event, because I want to show you. This I got it in 2001. Is when my grandfather passed away. This is what we call in Lemurians. 2000 to 2018, 18 years ready, and this start to healing for themselves. This is when the crystals start to having the points right here, is the healing. So what that means for me means a lot, because this is show me in 18 years I haven't available to healing myself too, because it's in demonstration of my crystals. I will show you around. I will pass to you see. But this part, these points, is where the crystal was cut. So they start to grow the little pieces, and this is healing crystal. We call it the healing crystals. So when you having something like this, you can be healing your life completely. So let me pass to everyone to see and be available to you. So nothing is most powerful than you power and believe in yourself. Use the crystal as tool and lifting your energy. Use the crystal as tool to communicate with your beloved ones. The mineral kingdom was created for the universal energy, and I call it God. And this is the one that, those are the tools that I was using. Like for example, this is one of my preferred ones, and it's so heavy, to be honest. It's so heavy. But this is one of the 12 master crystals, and it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. How the crystal start to grow and grow your own points. So anyone who want to healing and feeling the energy of this one, feel free. Do you want to try? It's heavy, okay? It's heavy. So this book is about 12 master crystals. And I just mentioned the names of the master crystal just for your record, and you keep it in your mind. And when you want to get it one of those, you can be available also. You can ask it to me, and we'll be available to get it for you. So the 12 master crystal, the number 1 is the channeler. And the number 2 is the transmitter. The number 3 is the window. The number 4 is celestial. Celestial is exactly that one, the big one. The 4th one is the laser. The laser is the wrong one. Yeah, that is the laser.
I have a question.
Yeah, just let me go through and taking question. The next one is the Earth Keeper. The 4th one is Down, Tantric Twins, Isis, and Cathedral Library. So one more, Devic Temple. The last one is Time Length. So we have 12 master crystals. They was the more common crystals. And this book will be available very soon. And also there will be more classes about this. So how are you feeling the crystals? Who can repeat or who can tell me how doing your exercise to healing your emotional body with your beloved ones? Who can remember all the steps?
Well, you got to charge it up.
Okay.
And you have to hold it where you want it to connect, whether it's love or through your third eye.
Yes.
And then you positive words, not negativity, because you're charging and you're trying to connect with your love.
Yes.
That's what I got.
And it's very, very important. And very important that you remember to all those positive words is the qualities of your beloved ones, because those is who will be connecting with you. You know, like for example, if it's a person and is very smart person, you will say, you know, the smart person I know in my life is yours. And now you will injecting that energy to me. you know, because we want all those qualities. We don't want the sadness. We don't want the you know. And let me just to be available to finish. Let me say very clearly, if you was in the sadness, emotional intention, you was in completely different energy. Never ever you can be available to contact with them, because your energy is completely different. But in the moment that you was really, really thinking about all the good moments, even just one a little is too many, you lift in your energy. So it's when the crystal will be making his work to connecting with you and in the golden threads. I will not say the golden threads because when you was on the sadness and the missing point, you was creating more karma. But when you was thinking in that person and all the extraordinary things that they doing, and to be honest, I'm respecting very much to La Katrina because they try to doing everything for him. You know, it's empowered, it's inspired to do for your son. So I always just keeping, you know, in my mind, because that is for me like a lot, because you're lifting the energy not only for him, for you, but for the whole community person. And thank you for holding this workshop here. I really appreciate. Thank you, Hilda, for being part of the support my life and in this process. And any questions before that we cut off in Facebook? Maybe we will say goodbye to the Facebook and we will just taking pictures of the people and we will say goodbye to Facebook and we're taking questions. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.